Yo guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? Welcome again to another episode of Gospel News. This is the midday edition of Gospel News. Let us see what the news is looking like. For instance, we saw a lot of stuff happening in the music space, but then Stefflon has come out to disclose how she met Burna Boy and who got number first. She said somebody got the other person's number first. Who do you think that person would be? At the same time, we have amazing news for you guys that will wow your mind. My name is Daki. You can spell my name as Darki, and then you know it's double E. And I want to say a big thank you to our fans for doing what you do. We love you guys so much. We really appreciate you. This is not just gainsaying. We indeed do appreciate you. Want to implore you guys to please turn on your notification button so you'll be the first person to know whenever we make a new video or content. Let's see what the news look like. Like I said, we'll begin with Stefflon. We saw Stefflon coming out to disclose what happened and how she met Burna Boy, and then she said she was in Ghana at the time, and then she missed a flight, and then she told her friend what are they going to do, and apparently the friend mentioned the fact that Burna Boy is going to be having a show in Ghana, and she liked Burna Boy's song, not like another person. She liked the song and she was like, yo, he's dope, let's go see him. And then they went there, and then she said when she met Burna Boy, it was a normal conversation, nothing, no IP, nothing, just normal, hey, what's up, how you doing? And then they had the conversation, and then the guy asked Stefflon who got the number first, and Steph said it can never be me because Stefflon will never ask a boy for his number first. So Burna Boy asked for a number, and then she said Burna Boy started calling. Burna Boy joined the Finished Men Association by calling the lady, and was doing that repeatedly, and just to show that he loves Stefflon at the time, and they dated, went back and forth. It looked like they broke up, and Burna Boy created a master jam from that one called Last. And it became a back and forth between Burna Boy and Stefflon. They dragged themselves online, dragged themselves to the mess, called themselves dirty names. And on her birthday this year, we saw where Burna Boy gifted her a Rolls Royce Kolinka worth about 500 million naira at the time for birthday gift. So that was to confirm that yes, they are back together. It seems as though Burna Boy cannot do without Stefflon. Moving on to the Turntable chart, we saw for this week, the most streamed song in Nigeria, we have Chike and Mohbad Egu with about 3.7 million streams. We have Kizz with about 3.1 million streams. We have Plutomania and the Dumodu Cast with 2.57 million streams. We have Oshake Only Me with 2.56 million streams. We have Sheyi Vibes Kana with 2.3 million streams. Moving on, we see for the Turntable week most heard song on radio. This one is don't have to do with the radio chart and numbers. And we have Kizz with the 5th week at number 1, and then we have Fino and Burna Boy Do I Remix with at number 2, Chike and Mohbad Egu as number 3, Omale Holy Ghost come as number 4, and Saz, Ashake and Gunna with the song Happiness sit as number 5. Still on the Turntable chart, we saw One Day Cole Legend or No Legend re-enters this week official top 50 album chart in Nigeria, and is sit at number 47. The project has now spent 24 weeks in total on the album chart and peaked at number 4 so far. One Day Cole released this album sometime last year, and trust me, the longevity is needs to be studied for having numbers in the top 50 as for the 7. We need to understand what he did on that song. Obviously, we know he had collaboration like Wizkid and others, but trust me, he did a masterpiece on that album, Legend or No Legend. Moving on, we saw for the Turntable magazine cover artists over the years, we have Chike with as number 1 with tag 001. We have Loje as number 2 with 002. Ashake coming as number 3 with 003. And Davido Moravi and Lugos Olori with number 4 with their tag 004. Moving on from the Turntable chart, we have Wizkid Machala as the next guy on the news. We saw Wizkid Ololufe Diamond back to top 10 on the Nigerian Apple Music, and Diamond sit at number 9. Now, this is expected because over the week we saw a lot of jam, a lot of events where the song was being played. The Baltimore fashion show, a lot of events that took place where this particular song were being played, and people paid attention to the piano beats, to the intro, to the outro, to Wizkid vibe, to what they call vibe, and no wonder the song is doing massive numbers. Expect this song to move back in the top 5 in coming days or hours from now. Moving on, we saw for the Wizkid, for the Apple Music Nigeria, Wizkid's Sandman Volume 2 EP still sit at number 1, that it has spent 34 days at number 1. Ololufe Routine by the Bop Pack at Luminous Dance Academy in New York City. We saw them playing the song, and obviously their dancers in the academy were vibing to the song. Like I said, the songs is getting momentum like now and everybody's vibing to it. And don't forget, that was the same way Essence began. There was a wave, there was a sensation, and from nowhere the song started. Day by day it was buzzing, day by day it was buzzing, and before we know it, it became the biggest song Afrobeat ever produced, basically. Now the same round is going for this song. Will it be the same fit for Ololufe? Let us wait and see. Moving on, we have Kizz Daniel as the next guy on the news. We saw he announced last week that he was going to be doing the OVO Arena this year, come the 6th day of May, and is celebrating the 10 years on stage of Kizz Daniel. Last year he postponed this one without giving his fans reasons for that, but then we're sure that this year he's doing it again on the 6th day of May. Moving on, we saw where he came out with a quote yesterday where he said, "Everyone with his or her unique journey in life, a path set aside for just that individual. Your ship cannot sail on another man's concrete path, and your car cannot drive on another man's open sea. We all can't be all. Do you, don't compare, and don't complain." Coming from Kizz Daniel. We saw where he came out to say on the 25th, and which is today. He said he has a new music video for us, and we are waiting to see what that video really will look like. At the same time, we saw where the Vice President of Nigeria, His Excellency Kashim Shettima, on an interview, came out to say Buga dance is almost becoming our second national anthem. And then that was a big win. That was a space to actually give Kizz Daniel a very big platform, because it was an international stage. And then he came out to give kudos to saying on Arise TV, saying Buga dance is almost becoming the second national anthem. Kizz Daniel reposted that one saying, actually, it is the continent anthem. Thank you, Vice President Kashim Shettima. Thank you for the recognition. Thank you for all of that. But the truth is, it is the continent anthem. That is from the Grandmaster himself, Kizz Daniel. Moving on, we have Portable Omolalomi as the next guy on the news. We saw where SS Van came out to give explanation on what happened, where he was beaten and the police came to arrest him at the time. And then he said it was no Portable fault. And he said he felt bad because it was the bridge behind between these guys and Portable. And then he said they paid Portable almost nothing, 3.5 million for a collaboration. Portable would charge even more than that, but because it was the bridge, Portable accepted the offer, and then Portable got there and they beat Portable. He even mentioned that it was the one who had to intervene to make sure the beating was not that much. And then he said the police came and they all ran away. If they had nothing to be scared of, why did they run away? And he came out to give more clarity as to why people should not condemn Portable as that. Portable, in his usual manner, came out again after the whole back and forth beating and the police wahala. He came out today to give us snippet of what a song looked like, and the song is one that is a Thanksgiving song that shares what his story has been like, what his motivation has been, what he has passed through in the industry and all of that, his wins, his loss. That song explains all of that. For Portable, we all know he loves being in the studio to give us jam. If Portable lost his clothes, he's going to sing about it. If he loses his phone, he will sing about it. Somebody slap him, he will sing about it. If he slaps somebody, he's going to sing about it. We saw the police force coming out to say the police have received a petition against controversial singer Portable for assaulting US-based musicians after collecting 3.5 million naira for them. The petition was signed, which was signed by the council of the claimant, Kayode Mogbojuri Esquire, solicitor to Dr. Fortunate Egbuchere and Prince Egbuchere, said both were working on trading under the E-Square Records. Details goes thus. Abib Okikiola, the controversial Nigerian artist who is widely known as Portable, is facing accusations from the US-based musicians Dr. Fortunate Egbuchere and Prince Egbuchere. The allegations have prompted action before the office of the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, and the American Embassy of Nigeria. According to the petition cited by the Sahara reporters on Wednesday, the lawyer of the US-based singer said the Zazu crooner was alleged to have committed various types of crimes. The lawyer said the crime includes criminal breach of trust, conspiracy, conduct likely to cause a breach of peace, criminal conversation, armed robbery, stealing, criminal assault, assault occasioning harm, threat to life, criminal defamation, extortion, obtaining by pretense, false imprisonment, misrepresentation, and making false information to the police. The petition, which was signed by the counsel of the claimant, Kayode Mogbojuri Esquire, the solicitors to the Dr. Fortunate Egbuchere and Prince Egbuchere, said both were working and trading under the E-Square Records. Portable might just be in serious trouble. But then we saw SS Van come now to say all of that is a lie because Portable never did all of that. This might just be a witness that would save Portable all of these dramas. Moving on, we saw Simi coming out to explain on a conversation with T, talking about T with T-Pod, where she said our album is coming this year, and obviously that's a very big news to all Simi fans and lovers that Simi is coming through with an album. Moving on, we saw Nas Boy coming out to explain his collaboration at the time after he dropped the song Umbrella with One They Called, and now he went on the PR, and then he said Don Jazzy was one of the easiest people he met. He called him and said, "Boss, this is my idea. I want you to wear Sabino's clothes and all of that." And Don said, "Come to the house," and he went there straight up. They did the video, and it became a sensation when they dropped it. And then he also said, after that, he also had an idea with Kanayo, and he also reached out to Kanayo. Kanayo said, "I'm not in Lagos. I'll be in Lagos the following week." And then he said, by then, the trend would have gone, and they wanted it to be as soon as possible. And Kanayo said, "I'm in Enugu," and then he said he will come the next day, and he flew straight up to Enugu the next day to have the shoot. And he said these guys were easy to work with on the song. Moving on, we saw DJ Big N coming out to give Lagosians information saying kidnappers are everywhere in Lagos. In his words, he said, "I repeat, please be very vigilant of your surroundings, especially while driving or walking in Lagos. I can categorically tell you that kidnapping is now in Lagos. Walk in groups and make sure your car doors are pinned down. Protect yourself and your loved ones." And after he made that post, we saw people coming out to share their experiences. This person said, "They actually attempted to kidnap two of my friends on Saturday on the mainland. One escaped with injuries. The other one got shot 3 times. He's still battling for his life. Yes, kidnapping is down in Lagos, 100%. Somebody said, "My friend's brother was kidnapped the day before yesterday and they are asking for 10 million naira. Like I said, be careful in Lagos. Everywhere is quite difficult now, and the least you could do is please protect yourself. Don't go out if you don't need to, and if you must go out, be extra vigilant." Moving on, we saw Charlie Papa and Odumodu Black receive plaques for their song Cast from Turntable chart. And then finally, we saw Davido flaunting his diamond collections worth millions of dollars. We saw a lot of bags, chains, necklaces, wristwatches everywhere. Davido is big on jewelries, and this one he has flaunted is actually worth millions of dollars. Davido knows how to spend money, and he does it the right way. My name is Daki. We'll catch you guys in the next one.